So the DC police, bro, they getting them. They playing Pokemon over there. Got to catch them all. You're going. Your hands are already cuffed. You're going in the trunk. Yep. Catching what? Idiots. Just shut the fuck up. You're getting in the, yep, get in the box. Time to get in the box.
He said I could leave. Fuck all that.
Nope. Nope. Somebody going in the box.
Go ahead, bro.
Get in the box.
Listen, bro, that's
time to get in the box.
What the fuck?
That's a lot of words for somebody that's about to get in the box.
Kids on me and I'm not giving it to y'all, bro. Don't text me, bro. Listen, my idea's on me. That's all he asked. Why am I arrested?
Oh, they got backup.
Listen, why am I arrested? I don't listen. Why? Y'all niggas think y'all can do whatever y'all want. I don't give a fuck about that badge. I'm a personal trainer, nigga. And I was a fighter puppet, nigga.
God damn.
Listen, I'm a personal trainer, nigga. And I was a fighter puppet, nigga. Fuck is wrong with y'all? Man, listen, I'm not arrested though. I'm not going nowhere.
Shut
up. I'm not going nowhere. Call your chief. I'm not going nowhere. It's my birthday and all that. Call your chief. Fuck all that. Take your badge off. I bet I do something to your ass. Take your badge off. Fuck, you gonna let them niggas do me like that, bro? You a brother, bro. Don't call me, man. I don't want you touching me, bro. I don't want you touching me. He already got me. Fuck on. Yeah, how about that? Freedom of speech. Fuck on.
Freedom of speech. What the fuck does that have to do with freedom of speech?
Fuck on. Come on, man. Y'all hating like shit on me, man. I ain't from...
Man. Really doing a good job showing everybody about how bad the government is, huh? Man, that's just too bad. He's a 2%er, man. He is. That's a 2%er right there. And oh my God. Let me go back. I see this. The Mayos will laugh. Is this about white people and applaud an innocent black man's rights being trampled on? He's threatening to beat up a police officer. He's talking about how he's going to beat them up or anything like that. Yeah, bro. Like, that's it. DC police disclosed it. People are tired of this shit, bro. Like, I'm going to be honest. People are tired of aggressive, angry, hostile people that are running around, starting trouble, causing shit. That's what the problem is. And finally, everybody is fed up with it. They're fed up with it. They're tired of this shit. And that's it.
President Trump earlier saying he's deploying the National Guard to the nation's capital and placing police under federal control now.
It's enough of this trash. Yeah, it's bullshit, man.
Chairman Gregory Pemberton, thank you so much, sir, for being here. So from your view, is this necessary?
Well, look, we completely agree with the president that...
Let me turn this up a little bit. It's a little bit low.
From your view, is this necessary?
Seems pretty fucking obvious.
Well, look, we completely agree with the president that crime in the District of Columbia is out of control and something needs to be done with it. We have to go back to how we got here, though. In 2020, the D.C. City Council passed an enormous amount of legislation that handcuffs police officers, exposes them to administrative, civil, and even criminal liability, even when they do their jobs properly. And now, 5 years later, our authorized sworn strength is 4,000 sworn police officers. We currently have 3,180. So we have more than 800 vacancies for the position of police officer.
Wow.
And the way the department makes up for that gap is through 2 million hours of mandatory overtime every year. So the fact that
and the thing is that, like, if you got cops on overtime, I bet they're in a bad mood. I do. I bet, because how many of y'all, like, ever work 60, 80 hours a week? You're strung out, man. A lot of y'all, like, probably 60 hours in, you're tired. Like, you're not. You're more irritable. Like, you're in a bad mood. You might be annoyed. Like, yeah, you're making money, sure, but like you deal with this overtime every week. Exactly, right? And so that's really what the problem is. And so you what I'm saying is that, like, paying police officers overtime creates like a second order effect of more negative police interactions because you're overworking people. You guys see kind of how this is the domino effect, right?
need help
how it
from
happens.
federal law enforcement and maybe even the National Guard. It shouldn't come as a surprise, and we agree with that. I think one of the issues here, though, is that we all know that's going to be temporary. So in order to fix this problem and make sure that it doesn't ebb and flow and that the feds come in and we lower crime and then they leave and we're left holding the bag, it's very important that people know that there is underlying legislation that needs to be corrected so that we can actually properly staff this police department in order to properly police the city.
Yeah, no, he's totally right about this. I mean, it's absolutely insane the amount of bullshit that's going on. And a mass shooting, a murder in my front lawn. Oh my God, bro. Like, what the fuck is going on? Yeah, and like, this place is just an absolute shithole, bro. Like, a literal shithole. Let me see. So they're arresting all homeless people, too. Let me see if I find this. Homeless, DC. Homeless DC. Cleanup, bro. That's what they call it. They call it a cleanup. Okay, give me a minute. Here it is.
And also, completely unrelated topic, regarding the president's efforts in Washington, D.C., do you have any specifics about how homeless people will be dealt with, where they would be moved to? What does this look like?
I do, yes, and it's an important question, so thank you for raising it.
Yeah.
The Metropolitan Police Department, with the support of new federal agencies who have been surging on the streets of the District of Columbia, are going to enforce the laws that are already on the books here in Washington, D.C. For far too long, these laws have been completely ignored, and the homelessness problem has ravaged the city. So D.C. Code 22-1307 and D.C. Municipal Regulation 24-100 give the Metropolitan Police Department the authority to take action when it comes to homeless encampments. So homeless individuals will be given the option to leave their encampment, to be taken to a homeless shelter, to be offered addiction or mental health services, and if they refuse, they will be susceptible to fines or to jail time. Again, these are pre-existing laws that are already on the books. They have not been enforced, which is part of the reason for this federalizing of the National Guard, to bring in this assistance for law enforcement. While we are targeting criminals and trying to remove criminals off of the streets, we also want to make DC safe and beautiful, and that involves removing mentally disturbed individuals and homeless encampments as well.
Those are the Nevrons.
So we will be using these regulations and code that already exists to clean up our streets. And we've already had great success. Not many of you picked up on this, but the United States Park Police has actually done remarkable work in terms of removing homeless encampments from the city. Since the president signed this executive order in March, 70 homeless encampments have been removed by the U.S. Park Police. There are only 2 homeless encampments remaining in
those are the last bosses. Those are the big ones.
DC federal parks under the National Park Service's jurisdiction, and the removal of those 2 remaining camps is scheduled for this week. So the U.S. Park Police will be leading this effort alongside MPD. Yeah, there it is. And so they're obviously doing this shit like, exactly. And this is, here's another one right here.
Lots of them.
Yeah.
This is just a very small number.
God damn, bro. This is the capital?
Of them that are being taken down, that they're being taken down little by little.
This is like, what the hell is this? What the fuck? Look at this.
And here is actually another one.
This is the capital of America. It's a disgrace.
Over with
oh my God.
And there are
the Doge members,
here, living here.
Look at them all.
They just left all of these.
Look, they got all their shit out here and everything. This is insane.
Somebody's home.
See, this is the reason why I get pissed off. We send money over to fucking Israel. Because not all these people are they're not bad people a lot of the times, right? These are people that maybe have substance abuse problems. You know, they lost their job. Like, some bad shit happened to them. Like, I say fuck funding these other countries. We gotta fund the people that live in this goddamn park. We gotta help them.
And now
is that your chair?
Sanitation is taking it away. I think they're trying to figure out what to take first.
Man, that's the way I see it.
I don't believe anyone is in there.
You think there's no money for these people? This is by design?
Many of them have
maybe.
left.
Yeah, and you see that's what they're doing.
Yeah,
they're collecting all their shit and throwing it away. And it's not really a surprise. And there it is, yeah. They have the option to leave their encampment, to be taken to a shelter, to be offered addiction and mental health services, and if they refuse, they'll go to jail. Thank God. Thank God. The thing is, a lot of these people are fucking crazy. They're crazy nutballs, and you gotta do something about them. You do. Like, you gotta, this is crazy.
We're going to be removing homeless encampments from all over our parks, our beautiful, beautiful.
And by the way, anybody, like, so if you think that this isn't popular, you know that you retarded. Number one, you retarded. But think about, like, if you had a family, would you want to take your family to a park where a bunch of them are at? No, absolutely not. 100% no. So, like, it's everybody thinks they want to be like, oh, well, like, let's see how they feel, right? Fuck no. Yeah, fuck no, right? And so, really, it's extremely popular. Well, it's not politically correct to say this, but all you need to do is watch how people behave, and that's the real truth. That's what people really think.
A lot of people can't.
That's what's actually going on.
They're very dirty.
That's reality.
We got a lot of problems.
A lot of
we've
problems.
already started that. We're moving the encampments away, trying to take care of.
Put them
people.
on the moon.
Some of those people. We don't know how they even got there.
It's only popular among people who don't have to live with this shit. Yeah. I mean, I don't really like, I mean, personally, like, I mean, I'm going to be, I don't really care that much about this. I don't really give a fuck. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, there's plenty of homeless people where I'm at. Like, they got their own little fucking rust bases that they got built up. I just think it's interesting to watch. But, like, I know that I'm the minority. I'm also, like, I could probably outrun, like, most crackheads. And so, like, really, I'm not really in danger of anything, right? Like, there's nothing that's really going to happen to me. So it's easy for me to say that it's not a problem because I just run away.
Some of those people are from different countries, different parts of the world. Nobody knows who they are. They have no idea.
You couldn't? No, trust me.
We're getting rid of the people from underpasses and public spaces from all over the city.
That's Rufus under the bridge.
Many places that they can go, and we're going to help them as much as you can help.
You got to get rid of him.
But they'll not be allowed to turn our capital into a wasteland for the world to see.
Yeah, there it is, right? And so you got another one right here, and this is it. Yep. Yep. Guys, is this what you voted for if you voted for Trump? Is this what you voted for? I'm curious. Yeah. Oh. She's mad too. That's why they got the gloves on. Let's see if I find any more of these over here too. Nah, this is another one. But let's see if I can find this too. Oh, here we go. Homeless woman reacts.
Give us a home. How about that? How about just giving people that need a home inside? Then we'd be inside.
Yeah.
You just want to just throw us to the rats.
Nope, that's not the problem. Is that you're with the rats right now. I think that they should do that. They got to have a place to put these people. They definitely do. Yeah, I mean, like, that's clearly what you got to do. I mean, it's obvious with whose money. I mean, you got to do, like... Oh, here we go.
Man, down the city is quiet as a church mouse, man. I came all the way down Pennsylvania Avenue this morning. So peaceful, yeah. I don't smell no weed, yeah. I don't see no homeless people. I mean, I came all the way through the southeast side, all the way down here.
You mean they got this under control in 2 days? It took 2 days? What?
You see now I'm at the White House jump, man.
Oh, they're gone. Wait, that's that same statue that you had all the tents at.
It's quiet, yeah. It's a shame that it takes somebody to have to sit in your classroom in order for you to be in order, yeah. Because that's what it feels like, yeah. You gotta be babysitter to do your job, you know? Stuff been out of control for years.
It's embarrassing. How these retards get in control?
You gotta do better, you know? You gotta do better, you know? And mainly, young, you got the problems. It's us, man. It's always us giving everybody a bad name. You know?
Oh, no.
We'll see how long this lasts, yeah? How many murders was it last night? How many carjackings was it last night? Talk to me. And y'all keep on posting all these data numbers and things of that nature that y'all see everybody else reposting. The stuff that came from the Metropolitan Police Department and the mayor, yeah?
Didn't they get in trouble for making shit up?
Let me tell you something, yeah? Let me tell you something. You can't be that stupid. You can't be, man.
They're not. They're lying. The thing is, if the data showed something that was the opposite, they'd be saying it was bullshit. They don't care about the data.
Who enters that information to get that data analysis?
Yeah.
People do.
Exactly. People, who's putting the data in? Well, let's rename a carjacking to, like a civil dispute. Well, okay, well now things look a lot better.
You can enter whatever numbers you want to make whatever report show what, but you can't hide the crime, young. You can't do it.
See, this is what I said before. Is like you can have every graph in the world, but whenever you go and you just look over there, where are they? Oh, they're gone? Shit, I guess it worked. Because they were there and now they're not there. Well, they're gone. That's it.
Let me give you something to break it down to you for those that don't understand. I retired from UPS, right? So what they used to do to play with the numbers or whatever, we have mission packages. You'll have drivers over the hours. They'd go in and enter the information and the report would show whatever they needed to show to keep their bonus that week for their bosses.
How many of y'all have people that play funny games with the timesheets? Well, I got here... I mean, I pulled in the building at, 3:15. So, I didn't get to my desk till 3:40. But, let's just say I went through the badge check at, 3:25. So, I was kind of on the clock. Everybody does it. We all know that. Everybody knows this. This happens everywhere. But we're supposed to expect that it's not happening with this.
Fire their ass. So stop believing that stuff.
Wait, we're not supposed to do that?
And I don't know if you ever had to deal with the DC government, young, but they suck, young. They have got a lot more better now that the officers have did what they had to do and got all of these people out of the government and got rid of the riffraff and things of that nature. People actually do work now.
Imagine that.
Let me give you this for example, right?
Wow.
You got carry and conceals or whatever that were being issued by the DC separate department that was handling the gun licensing and things of that nature. They went from turnaround time for like 4 months, 5 months for you to have to get a gun registered.
5 months. Are you kidding me?
In DC and get a carry and conceal to 2 weeks.
How do you do that? How do you go from 5 months to 2 weeks? You get the retards out. You just get the retards out. You fire the retards. That's it.
It used to take you 3 months just to get an appointment to talk to somebody.
It's that simple.
And take your information and your gun down there.
Yeah.
Now, you go online right now and they got appointments available tomorrow.
Wait, you can use the internet?
How does that happen?
What?
What changed? You put some fire under their asses and now they want to do some work.
Yeah. It's so easy. And the thing is that, look. Where's it at? Where's him showing it? Look how happy he is. Wow. Wow. Look at that. The impossible problem that nobody could solve was solved in 2 days. Can you believe that? Oh my God. That's crazy. What a surprise. This is, damn, what a big old shock. Nobody could have expected this. And let's see, what is this here? Yeah. Oh, good. Oh, good. He ain't got shit, but he got an iPhone.
Back, they arrested him on the street a few months later. He was homeless, living close to my apartment building near Union Station on Capitol Hill. And they went on to arrest him 5 more times. And
don't they get sick of this? I thought catch and release was supposed to be for fish. These are the 2%ers I'm talking about, boys. I said, remember when I said all of our problems will be solved if you just get those 2%, you round them up, you get rid of them. I told you it's this fucking simple. It's 2% of our problem. All of our problems are caused by just such a small percentage of people.
released him from jail every single time at the order of the judge of the court. And for me, that was something that put his safety over my safety. They got his DNA.
Yeah, they sure did, didn't they? Yeah. Oh no! Oh no! No! You know, I've said this before. I used to be against racism. And I'm still generally against racism. But I can see why it's fun. We all know exactly what this bitch is about to say. You know it, I know it, everybody knows it.
All right, it's August 11th. I am outside Union Station in D.C.
Oh, she got that bullshit on her ears, too. Oh, wow. We got ourselves an elite here. She's really about that life.
Where folks on the ground are telling me that they are about to start rounding up unhoused people tonight.
You mean homeless?
The folks here at the encampment in front of Union Station are handing out these whistles to give to unhoused folks. That way they have a way to call for help if they are kidnapped by federal law enforcement.
What do you mean call for help? Like, what do you think they're gonna do? Like, what do you like? What do you mean call for help? Like, call from help from who? Like, this is amazing. Like, you really, honestly, we need to have a system. I really want to have a system. I would do this. Where these people get to live with those people. I do. I would make a system like that. And I would, you know, everybody knows what would happen. Everybody knows. Yeah, it make it a law. Yeah, now you have to make it a TV show. Yeah, I like that. That's a good one. Yes. Trade their houses for rent. Yeah, they'll just annoy everyone with the whistling. Yeah, make it a show, call it Karen's House. Unhoused people, make it sound passive like they had no choice. A lot of people that are homeless are actually victims of bad circumstances. Not everybody that's homeless is a crackhead, drug addict, lazy piece of shit. I'm actually like, you know, as I've said before, I'm actually the most empathetic streamer. I think everybody knows that by now, but in case people forgot, I am. And so I know that these people have problems, but you don't solve those problems by letting them live in a tent outside the Washington Monument. That's not how you don't help them by letting them live in a tent and fucking crash out on fentanyl. Disconnect for 3 hours. That doesn't help them.
So if you're in the area and able to swing by, right in front of Union Station, they have tons of these. Bring them back to folks in your community so they have a way to call for help. If you are not in DC, I'm going to tag Free DC Project. They are an excellent organization helping the community here locally. Definitely follow them, support them if you can, and help spread the word, because This is how a fascist authoritarian regime starts. So I will be on the ground in DC reporting on the shit show happening. So stay tuned.
So you just got another one of these privileged, overprivileged, obnoxious, delusional, suicidal empathy, upper middle class white girl that, I mean, let's be honest, like if you've got all this, if you are this young and you've got money to get tattoos like this, these are some good tattoos. You've got piercings, you've got all this stuff, you've got time to go out and fuck around with this. Your life is way too fucking comfortable. That's what it is. You have a completely comfortable life. And you don't understand, like, this is a very overprivileged, exactly, completely overprivileged. Massively overprivileged. She an OnlyFans girl? I don't know if she's OnlyFans. I have no idea. I don't really, like as I said, I don't know about that. But, oh, here we go. Homeless man is angry that President Trump is kicking out the homeless from D.C. Uh-oh.
He's saying he don't want to see a tent on his streets. He don't want to see, yeah, it pissed me off. That pissed me off because here it is, no crime being committed, no drugs out there, no alcohol.
Tell me there's no crimes? There's nothing like that that's happening? What about like fucking, like, you really think that you're able to just make a tent and just live in a public park? Like, you can't do that. Like, you can't do that. Like, what do you mean?
Telling people, I don't want to see you out here. I don't want to see your tent because he take this highway every day.
Yeah.
Okay, take another highway.
Everybody's got to drive around you. We all got to drive around you because you want... No, bro. Like, get the fuck out of here. What is this? Is it a public health thing? Where do they take a dump? What you see over there? Uh-oh.
I once had a little respect for him, man, but this here kicking a man deeper under the bridge.
Yeah.
You know, we already ain't got nothing, but he just kicking us deeper into the dirt.
As opposed to the good decision, which would be to let you continue living in a tent. In the middle of fucking nowhere. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's really evicting a tent.
All because we got a tent up on somebody property. Federal.
Somebody, I don't know. Oh, he's obviously like, you know this is, you know you're bullshitting. You know you're bullshitting, and that's why you're trying, oh, somebody, I don't know, like, we don't know.
State somebody property, and ain't nobody handing out no signature, nobody putting their signature on nothing. They all basically going by what Trump said.
Whose shopping carts are these? Not yours. What is this, man? This is like, bro, you know what this reminds me of? Remember the first day of New World? Whenever everybody had their own little tents out? And like outside of every little town, there'd be a bunch of little tents. Fucking everywhere, right? I mean... They turning this shit back, yeah. Day one rust, yeah.
It's crazy.
I don't think there is any jurisdiction that spends the kind of resources that we spend to try to match people who are living on the street to. We are planning based on the notices.
So you have a lot of money and you still have all this? Damn, good job. Good job. You guys really doing a great job.
We are planning to close this one tomorrow morning.
Oh, yeah. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. My favorite part about this is the pride sign in the background. Let me get this straight. This is all about, like, you trying to do some parade where people are flipping their dicks around. Meanwhile, you got people living in tents. Where's the priorities here? What's in that bottle? Yeah, somebody says it's not apple juice. I got a feeling it is not.
To safe and affordable housing.
Uh-oh.
That is the underlying goal of this administration. It is what has driven Mayor Bowser since she came into office in 2015, and it's what drives us today. Now, there are challenges, and we try to work with those challenges, but I don't think anybody could take a fair assessment of DC and come away with any conclusion other than the district is working extremely hard on this very...
Really, nobody could come to that conclusion? What about everybody?
Very, very difficult problem.
Yeah. It fucks the grass up too. Knock knock. Get the fuck out of here. Can you imagine, bro, like, imagine being this guy and this guy has the big tent and you have this like piece of shit. Like, this guy is kind of like king of the castle, right? He's kind of like that guy. Yeah. He's kind of that guy, isn't he? The city? Yeah, it's the mansion.
He ain't doing nothing for the
Tax the rich?
Nothing. All this voucher, that's gonna be years. All this shelter, you can only stay in the shelter so long. And the shelter's filthy, dirty, nasty. You know, but he telling people that actually living a clean, decent life, keeping the area clean.
Keeping the area clean, like...
No trash, no nothing.
There's no trash?
He telling them you gotta go into basically like the gates of hell, which is the shelter. You gotta go through there and you can't sleep outside in the damn street. On the streets, you can't sleep outside.
No, you can't sleep outside. That's right.
Out in the tent on the streets.
No, you can't.
You ain't bothering nobody. You causing no problem. They don't know if it's federal land or state land.
Does it fucking matter? Guys, there's no garbage anywhere. So you don't understand. Like, we're not doing anything. You don't understand, like, we're just sitting here. Like, there's nothing going on here at all. Oh, no. Oh, my God. If they bring back The View, they got to bring her back on with it. They have to bring Rosie O'Donnell with The View. I feel like that would be like, it would be like when the 7 Deadly Sins finally connected with Escanor. And he finally rejoined them, and they could finally be one cohesive, powerful force. Like, that would be like Rosie O'Donnell joining The View. Straight up, bro, an elite Karen alliance. Straight up real shit.
I left because I read Project 2025, and I knew what the Trump administration was planning to do, and now they're doing it. Yeah. And it's getting very scary. He's instituted martial law in Washington, D.C. to crack down on homeless people. Being homeless is not a crime in the United States. And he's doing all this to distract us from the Epstein files and from the fact that he was there and from the fact that he is a sexual abuser.
Oh.
That's the truth. And, you know.
That's nice. That's nice, Grandma. But, like, you still got a bunch of people building rust bases, right? I mean, like, it's not like, but, like, two things can be true at the same time.
How many billionaires do you know have modeling agencies and run beauty pageants and walk in on the young girls naked and brag about it on Howard Stern? Mm-hmm. Warren Buffett doesn't do that. No, he does not. Mm-hmm. So, you know, this man
martial law,
a disgrace to all of humanity.
Man.
And it's very scary what he's able to get away with. So I hope America wakes up pretty soon.
It's crazy. Like, honestly, I hope she never stops making these. I do. This is going to be great content for a long time. And so this is apparently, this was 2022. The song. The fucking song. Oh God. This is 2022. Jesus. Wow. So this is how it was. And you can see all the flags and everything too. The embassies. It's very clear the government doesn't care about its citizens. Yep, I guess not. They don't give a fuck. It's so incredibly sad. It really is. It is, absolutely. And, oh no. Let me guess.
Hey, comrades, if you're in the DC...
I knew it! That was so easy.
area and you are houseless, I really, really urge you, for your own safety, to get out of there or get to the suburbs. Please.
Why don't you just let them live at your house?
He's talking about rounding houseless people up in the DC area. Please get out of DC.
I don't understand what this weird Karen obsession is behind not using the word homeless. Like, houseless and homeless. I'm sorry, bro, but this is the same thing. It's not like one of them is good and the other one is bad. Like, unhoused, homeless, like, this is all the same shit. Like, I don't even think one sounds better. Like, it doesn't even sound better. It's just like, it's just some made up bullshit that these people go and do. It's the same logic as an immigrant? No, that's a different situation, right? And what they're really doing to the homeless in DC, what are they doing? Let's see. Jesus Christ. Hey. No, you don't understand. What this guy really needs to do is he needs to live outside the yogurt shop for the rest of his life. That's actually what's going to help him. No. Being helped by the authorities and like having a place to go in. No. Absolutely not. It's a spit back. Wait, so are you telling me that they put the bag on him because he doing that fucking Jurassic Park Velociraptor shit? Oh my God. Wow, I did not expect that even for a second. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. What is this? Mm-hmm. What they're really doing? Yeah, exactly. So they got him, but they got a bag on him. This is sad and dehumanizing. What the fuck are the cops doing? Nah, bro. No. You think they put the bag? Like, really? No. Think about this. I'm gonna just ask you a question. Why do you think they got the bag on his head? Why has he got the bag on his head? No, go ahead. Explain it. Why is that? Yeah, he hitting that Hawk Tua? Exactly. Like, nobody wants this. What is it, man? I don't know. It's most likely for his privacy. So you don't even know? So So wait a minute. So even I don't even understand. So let me get this straight. I'm gonna just this is what I don't understand from people like this, right? Is that you say it's for his privacy, but don't you think that's a good thing? So then how would it be dehumanizing? Because wouldn't you want him to maintain his privacy? So even under your own logic that you've created, it's not a problem. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's dishonest. Yeah. So even that. Now, no, bro. He's spitting on people, bro. It's nasty. Who does this? I can promise it's to protect them from the spit, bro. Believe me. I know. It's contradicting. Nah, it's suicidal empathy. Just like I said before, just like I say again. Homeless was made up to sound nicer than hobo and vagrant. I think vagrant sounds good. That sounds kind of cool, bro. That's like a fucking, like a wandering samurai or something, you know? Like a vagrant. That sounds cool. Like hobo is like, even that's kind of interesting. Like I think homeless sounds like a loser to me. Like I would say, yeah, vagabond. Yeah, that sounds way better. Like vagrant is a class in Dark Souls. Homeless isn't a class in Dark Souls. What about homo? I don't know about that, man. I don't think they have that class in Dark Souls. Well, let's see. I see if there's another one here. And is it protesters? Oh my God, it's protesters. DC is our home. You can have it from. DC is our home. Oh my God. You can have it from. Oh no. DC is our home. You can have it from. Man. By the way, man. We're Nevrons, yeah. We gotta do something about this, bro. Like, yep, there it is. Check out what they're doing to homeless. They're getting them off the streets one way or another. Yeah, exactly. And it's crazy what this is.
But do you feel safe here? I feel safe in this city. I live in a neighborhood. Because I look over my shoulder every day. Well, maybe you look over your shoulder, but I'll tell you something. Here are two things that could be done to make this city safer. $1.1 billion was stolen from D.C. in the last budget bill. Give us that money back. We are down 400 police officers from last year. Yeah, don't worry. Yeah, just give us more money. We're gonna solve it after that. Yeah, we're gonna. Yeah, just give us more money. 900 from our peak. Oh yeah. Because stealing our money away. So let's. It's crazy. No, somebody brought up a good point. Imagine if all those fat retards got together and they tried to build a house for those homeless people. They could probably build 3 houses. But that would take work and money and time and effort. It'd be a lot easier to sing along some fucking cringe little chant of feel good. That's it. They couldn't build shit. I mean, they probably have one guy there that could tell them what to do, right? I mean, maybe. That's a stretch. I mean, they could at least do something. They could at least try. No, it had nothing to do with defunding the police. It had to do with taking our money away, our taxpayer dollars here. If people are afraid to come to D.C., go to Disney World, get fat, eat French fries. I don't care. I've lived here 37 years. I am not afraid. I live in the city. I'm not afraid of this city. If you're afraid, go ahead. Leave your fear someplace else. But do you...
Nah, bro. Like, I wonder where this dude lives. I wonder where he lives. Do you think he lives around the Nevrons? I bet he doesn't. And also, like, this is the other thing, too, is that, like, he's an able-bodied man. And he's older, but he's not old. So you are in a position that you can defend yourself against most crackheads. The majority of crackheads, you could probably fend them off. And so you don't even think about this. He's in his prime. He's probably not in his prime. I've got a feeling he's not in his prime. But, and that's a compliment, right? But my point is that the guys that say this are the ones, you're cashing checks that 5'1", 90-pound women You're writing checks that a 5'1", 90-pound woman has to cash. Somebody who's disabled has to cash your check. Somebody who's 73 years old and has a comorbidity of maybe oxygen or something like that has to cash your check. That's the problem. Or a little kid, too. Exactly. And so, like, really, that you underestimate the strength of an average crackhead? Nah, the thing is, you have to understand crackheads, that there's a huge spectrum, right? There's, like, the elite crackheads, and then it's kind of like, you've got The Walking Dead and, like, World War Z. And it really just depends on what it is. Protesters. Oh, it's protesters. Oh, here we go. Please, we are protesting for the right for this guy to live outside the 7-Eleven until he dies in probably 3 years from a drug overdose. Please, please let him continue living outside the 7-Eleven. Please. This is so sick. How does this happen? Not a single one of them is helping him. And by the way, is there a single person in this entire crowd that isn't white? Us white people, we got a problem. It's all white people. I'm starting to see where some of those I'm starting to see, Dr. Umar, I might start having to listen to him. He might have some, but I'm really starting to see it. Yeah. Damn, that's crazy. Two groups of people? Yeah. Oh, right. Yeah, please let him continue living there. And let's see if I find any more of these. And if I don't know if there's any more of this, but that's pretty much where we're at. And anyway, this is pretty much what's happened. ABC News anchor reveals she was jumped by a half-dressed vagrant in D.C. Wow, I would have never expected that. This is a shock. Nobody could have imagined this could have happened. This is the last one we're going to watch, and I want to move on.
Well, yeah, he did it. Trump actually is going to have a federal takeover of Washington, D.C. Not only is he...
For now. Afterwards, it's going to be more places, too, because I guarantee you, once all the normal people in D.C. realize they can go to 7-Eleven without getting stabbed, they're going to be like, damn, this is not really so bad. And, like, he goes and shows those before and after photos, and, like, one of the before is, like, the first day of New World, and then the second one is just, like, a fucking normal fucking park. Everybody is going to want to have this happen in their city. Everybody is.
Deploying the National Guard,
yeah.
But he's also federalizing the Metropolitan Police Department, which is going to be run by Pam Bondi.
Yeah.
But it gets even worse than that, because he's going to have ATF on the streets. Yep. The FBI already has been on the streets. He's bringing in the park police to handle all the national park areas of D.C. that they run. He is taking...
Who would you want to have handle it? I mean, really, like, wait a second. So let me get this straight. So this is a criticism of Trump that he's having the park police police the parks? What? Why would that?
Every step he can to bring in as much force as possible into Washington, D.C. Yep. He says it's to prevent crime, even though violent crime is at a 30-year low in Washington, D.C. He is going after, and this is a test.
I love that talking point, because like your 30-year low is still the top. It's the fourth highest capital of homicides, or I think it's homicides or violent crime in the entire country. Like, you went from number 2 to number 4. And you want a gold star? No. No, that's not very good. That's bad. That's still bad. That's like being 600 pounds, losing 20 pounds and be like, see, I'm losing weight. You're still fat.
Do not get this wrong. This is another step towards authoritarianism. If you thought LA was bad...
It's actually crazy. Like, honestly, I wish they just replaced these people with AI. I mean, you could program a bot to say this same shit.
Wait for what he's about to do to DC, because he hates the sight of homeless people. They're gone. I don't know where he's going to move them.
The moon. They're going to the moon.
I assume into camps, and they're going to end up on farms somewhere.
So wait a minute. So they're camping outside, but the problem is he's going to move them in. They're already in camps.
Doing hard labor for people, because who's going to be able to check on homeless?
So what's the problem with that?
People, a lot of the time they don't have family, and the family that do don't know where they are. This is a dark day in U.S. history, and guess what? It is going to be only the beginning.
Well, one thing that I think is very nice is that even these crying retards here realize that this is only the beginning. And the reason why it is only the beginning. He's right about that. I'll tell you that. This is going to happen more and more and more.